So welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Sorry about that little delay there. I figured we would change out games, go into a American Truck Simulator, and we are going to be using the Coast to Coast map to explore quite a bit, a bit more of the map. And we're going to be driving in the Mac Anthem tonight, a really cool mod, freeware, and it all starts right now. So welcome back, guys. Thank you for sticking with me there. I appreciate it. Yeah, we are going to explore this new map mod. Not new; it's been out for a while, but I haven't played it a whole lot. But it's a big map mod. I have played it before. Now that was before they updated it, and they have updated it to work with the Oregon map. So let's get to it and see how it looks. Let me hop in the cab of the Mac here now. I've got to get situated here, so bear with me a second. I just didn't have near as much time to set this one up. I just got done with a farm sim stream, so let's see. I might need to take this over to the shop. I think there's a version of the mirrors that's a little bit closer to the truck. It's more. I think this is more of a duty mirror, whereas I think the other ones are a little bit easier to see. But anyway, let's go with, yeah, steering wheel's a little bit too angled, or is it too high? Not really sure. Let me move forward a little bit, maybe, and then angle it up a notch or two. Why don't we try that? Let's see. That doesn't look too bad, I guess. Yeah, we could probably stick with that. And then there's the mirror. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll start with that. And I wanted you to see the map. The map. They went crazy in Texas. Evidently, I mean, look at that. That is, in and of itself, like 2 states or 3 states put together over here. So all the yellow roads, we've already explored all these, but we have not done a whole lot of the rest here. We've got, looks like Dallas, Fort Worth. There's a lot of work done here. So yeah, this will be interesting. Goes all the way over to Key West, down in the south there, goes through Birmingham, goes through Atlanta, goes through Wilmington. Wilmington looks like they did a pretty good amount of work on it too. Yeah, look at all the roads that go off right here in Wilmington. And then we've got, it goes all the way up to Maine, it looks like. There's 17, there's 64. Actually, I wonder on Florida if it goes down A1A. You got to go down, 95 south. Close enough. That's 95 south, so, and 75 and 85, so, okay. Tell you what, let's go ahead and let's go to the shop first and see what we can do to the truck if I've got enough money. I really don't have a whole lot of money. Now, it is a fairly quiet truck. Actually, I may need to turn my volume up. Bear with me here. And it does. It currently does not have a horn, or at least the air horn. So, all right. So let's get it on over to the shop. And of course, being as this is a mod, we have to be driving. We can't do multiplayer right now, so we're just driving in single player with a few other mods active. Actually, a lot of other mods active. I'm definitely a mod person when it comes to single player. You almost have to be. And I think that car just hit me. Right, I think if I remember correctly, the shop should be down here on the right. Driving in the Mac Anthem. Not a bad looking mod, honestly. It drives well. I like the interior. The interior is pretty cool. I haven't done a lot to it, honestly, and I know that you can download different, skins and stuff for it, but I have not done that yet. Now, this is one of those trucks that the body, the frame of it, obviously makes it look almost like a cab over because the hood disappears. So even if you're sitting up real high, the hood's gone. See? they're doing that a lot more now, so you can see over the front a little bit, make it a little bit safer. So now this is the coast-to-coast map mod, so you're going to see a lot of stuff that is not in the normal game. Like I've driven this road several times, and I know for a fact that that little tower and all those tanks were not there before. I mean, it's similar, but not. It was nowhere near that detail. So anyway, let's go ahead and pull in here. Let's see what we can do to the truck. Like I said, I don't have a ton of money. Didn't have time to really do a whole lot of quick jobs to get any cash. But at least this way you can see the truck and, you know, see what it's capable of. So let's go to the truck configurator. All right, pretty much the only thing that I've really added, I added the bull bar. I like the look of this bull bar a lot. And then this is the default color that it comes in. I did change the antennas. I like the dual antennas on trucks. So let's go ahead and see. We've got a few different configurations of the cab here. That's a mean looking truck. I like that. We got the flat top with the sleeper. That's the stand-up sleeper. We got the middle roof, mid roof, which is very similar to the one that we actually had, but this one's just got it changes the chassis too as you're changing these, so that's one thing that you have to keep in mind. Let's go ahead and clear the order there so we don't accidentally screw up what we had. Alright, let's go to the chassis. We've got a couple of chassis configurations. There's a 6x4 220 gallon, and there's a 6x2 300 gallon. We're going to stick with the 6x4 220 gallon, but there are a few different ones. I don't want to actually change that part out. Engine-wise, we are currently in the Mac 505. I believe they're all Macs in this. Yeah, they are. There's an MP7, MP8, MP10. Maxi Cruise that goes all the way up to 605 horsepower, which we're going to stay because we do want to be able to pull, you know, some heavy cargo too, and it maxed out on heavy cargo, so we're good there. Actually, you know what? We might drop it down to 455 if that improves the normal cargo any, does it? No, see, that doesn't make a difference. So we'll just leave it at the 505. We're going to go over here to the transmission. I mean, I like the Eaton Fullers, to be honest, but that's got a 12-speed with a retarder, or we got a 13-speed with a retarder, or an 18-speed by itself. I prefer the retarder, and the only reason I do is because when you're doing like a really long trip, the retarder will kind of, if you've got cruise control on, it'll slow it down for you automatically. When I'm doing Trucks Book, I want to make sure that I'm getting the mileage in the correct way and not going over, because if you go 1 mile over, it will be logged under race miles and not normal miles. So let me go ahead and I'll leave that the way it is. Let's see here. We've got a diamond VIT. We have a diamond gray interior, if you can see. Maybe turn it around a little bit more and you can see better. There we go. So we got this just kind of a plain interior. We've got this one, which is a diamond VIT, and then we have the one that's just that. Not really sure what all the difference is. I see that it changes the diamonds on the side, but the seats look about the same. So we'll just go with the standard. I'm not too impressed with that one. We could change the paint job up. We've got enough money. We've got 107,000. We can do the Wings of Freedom here, which is not truly the Wings of Freedom. It's these are just add-ons. We got that big old Texas rig there, and then we've got Hawaiian Beauty, which I don't really see what could possibly be Hawaiian about that. You know, I kind of like. I don't like the Juggernaut that much. I liked it when we first did the event. There was an event that we all did together. Let's see, let's go with maybe that color. Oh, it doesn't allow you to change the actual stripe color. Nah, come on. Well, let's just go with that color, something a little bit different than the default. Alright, so here's all your points that you can actually change. And I think I'm going to change my tires out to at least a Bridgestone or a Continental or something. Let's see, Bridgestone. I like the white letters on the tires. I always have. I know that most trucks don't have that, but this is not most trucks, man. This is my truck. So let's see, Bridgestone. So there we go. All right, that looks pretty good. Let's see, side skirts. I think you can add them or take them away. Let's see what different options we have there. Okay, yeah, that kind of takes away part of it. Got a nice chrome tank there. That takes away just about all of it. Yeah, that just, to me, that just looks better. What is this? This is the cab panels. Let's go ahead and do the little bitty lights. I'm not going to put the front mirrors on because we are going to have those in the up here. We do the duty mirrors are the ones that stick out way. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Both the duty and this one are. Okay, I stand corrected again. They're all the same. I thought that this one was one of the ones that actually did change. I guess not. All right, so main mirrors. We can't do anything with the mirrors, so they're pretty much there. So let's actually look at the lights. What is this? I'm not sure what I'm highlighted on there. See if I can tell. Oh, that's just the stripe for the side here. Yeah. How much money have we got so far? 29,000. Yeah, we're okay. Hey there, SCS gamer. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing? Glad you could join me tonight. Yeah, we are just going through and trying to set up the Mac Anthem here. I've driven it before, but not on stream. So yeah, let's look at the mirrors. I don't love the way these mirrors look, but since I don't have the easy ones on the bottom of the regular mirror, I think I'm going to go ahead and do these. That's two different colors. There we go. Oh, great, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with either one of them, honestly. American truck or European truck. American truck is not quite as, I don't know, how do I say it? They don't have as many roads to drive on, but I mean, you can download mods, and which is what I'm doing here. I did the coast to coast mod, and I'm going to be driving it quite a bit. So, I mean, it expands the map quite a bit. So, all right, well, we're not going to go too crazy with this one. I do want to try to, let's see if it'll let me. I do want to add a horn to this. So let's do the. I should have a Freightliner horn in here somewhere. Oh, well, that's nice. Look at there. Now it's got the horn adapters here, but it doesn't. It won't let me pick a horn. Well, now that's not cool. Unless I'm just totally missing it. It says horn adapter, and that's what lights up. But I don't have a horn that I could pick. Oh well, we'll work on it. All right, we'll go ahead and do the duty or the double radiance, just in case we need them. We're still only at 31,000, so we're cool. All right, so let's go ahead and confirm that. Let's check service. I don't know if I need to do any repairs. Yeah, I do. So let me go ahead and repair that. And we are good. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. Not the absolutely prettiest truck, but that's not bad. It's something different. That's why I like this game and mods. It's always fun to try out a new truck and see how they are. So let's see. I want to. What did I want to do? Oh, I have to adjust the mirrors. So, and I've got track IR on, and I apologize if the screen looks like it's jerking around. It takes me a little bit to get settled in with it sometimes. Actually, the mirrors are about where I need them to be, because I see the rear view there, and then over here I see the rear. Actually, that's pretty close. That one could come in just a little bit, like that. I think actually we're probably good about there. And let me just kind of recenter my view here with the track IR. There we go. Good there. Good over there. And our hood mirrors are good. So we are good. Let's go ahead and go into the job market. Let's see. Where do we want to go? We want to head somewhere to the east for sure. Let's do external. Ah, from Jamaica. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, what the other reason I like to stream is that you get people from all over the world that come in and watch your videos, and it's really cool. So we are in Tucson right now, and I kind of want to head over this way toward Texas, and then eventually I think I want to really work our way down to Key West if we can, or at least down to the south part of Florida, maybe Miami or Key Largo. This bridge that runs from Key West to the tip of Florida is pretty awesome. I have driven that before, not since it's been updated, so I can only imagine what they've done to it since they've updated it, and we're going to find out. So, all right, let's go ahead and see if we can't find a job. Oh, you know what? I can't do external. I have to do freight market. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, it has to be freight market. So let's see. There's Utah. Oh, there's one to Georgia. Oh, that goes to Atlanta. Ooh, that's a big load to take to Atlanta. We'll think about that one. That one goes through a lot of the stuff. I kind of want to get up in here though, but we may not have a job that's going to take us that way. So let's see here. Yeah, we've got Arizona, California, and then we've got New Mexico, Arizona. Nope. Well, that kind of takes us over that way. Well, what do you guys think? You know what? That's going to take us right through Texas and all the things that they changed. So, you know what? Let's go with this one. Even though it's going to be a long one, let's go ahead and just do it. Or at least get started on it. Now, I don't know how long it's actually going to take. Probably quite a while, but I'm up for streaming for a while. Let's see here. And let's get moving. So SCS Gamer there, do you also have European Truck Simulator, or are you just strictly an American Truck Simulator guy? Ooh. Just about messed that one up. Thought I'd pull out there at the last second. Yeah, this is definitely not a loud truck, for sure. See, I've got the horn adapter. I wonder if the horn works. Nope, doesn't do anything. I was afraid of that. I could always do the other horn. What is it? Yeah, that one. Oops. I need to get over. Here I am trying to find the horn button and not paying attention. Looks like we've got a couple more new people in there. Welcome to the chat, guys. Welcome to the channel. Glad you could join in tonight. We are checking out this coast-to-coast map, and we are on our way to pick up a, what is it? It's not a bulldozer. It is one of those what are they called? They're called a, well, we'll find out when we get there. It hauls dirt. It's not a dump truck. I can't for the life of me think of what they're called, but anyway, we're going to be hauling that. We're going to be hauling it all the way to Atlanta. Now we're maybe not doing the entire trip tonight. It just depends. But we'll get started here and see how far we can get. Oh, okay, I see. Thanks there. You played both of them, but you got 70 hours for ATS and 16 hours as my favorite American truck guy. Yeah, I'm. Honestly, I'm both. I really I like American truck in certain situations. I'll get in the mood for doing American truck, and there's nothing that'll talk me out of it. But then again, I probably put more miles in on European. Hey there, Martin McMickens. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining tonight. Let's see. Come on. But anyway, yeah, I play both, honestly. I just enjoy both. I have for quite a while. I've probably been playing for almost a year. But only been streaming for a little while now. And it's amazing, the community and how many people love this game. And it is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun multiplayer also, when you get convoys together. Ooh, this is one of those pickups that's crazy. Yeah, I won't be coming out this way. I'm going to be taking this thing out the other way. Luckily I can squeeze through here. You're driving a Viper this time, Martin, huh? Let's see. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I hate this pickup. I've picked up from here before, and this one is a rough one to get out. Yeah, that thing, whatever that is, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a landscape something or other. SCS Gamer, normally I don't give that out yet. It's just I've already got several people on there, and I don't talk to a lot of them, so I don't want to completely clog that up. Nothing personal at all, but yeah, just if you're on the Discord, you're going to catch me anyway. Let's see. Well, I'm totally missing that. I don't think you have to have, what do you call it, turned off. The advanced trailer coupling. I think it works. It should just work. Oh boy, I'm completely missing it if it's not. I mean, I can't see that I'm that far off. See if I can see it a little bit better. Oh, actually, I am a little bit more off than I thought. Sometimes the angles get a little weird. See, that should be right on it. And it's not. Skip right over it. Alright, I must need to do the advanced trailer coupling. I was trying to do it without it, just to see if it would do it. No, that's not going to do it without the advanced trailer coupling, so just bear with me here a second. Let me turn that on. I've driven this truck before. I don't remember having to turn this off. Maybe I did. I can remember what there it is. I haven't had to turn it off in so long, I forgot where it was. Yeah, I like the Detroit diesels too there, SCS Gamer. They're a lot of fun. Let's see. Go ahead and drive, and I should be able to connect to it now. Yeah, I totally don't remember having to do that last time. So I guess I did. Whoa! Okay, now how is that for weird? The entire trailer disappeared. I have never, ever seen that before. What in the world? Oh, okay, that's why. I see it now. You know what? It wouldn't let me connect to it because I didn't hit the marker on the ground first. That's exactly why. So that was my own fault. But wait a minute, why is it not? Now it's not finding the jobs in the freight market that I had. Oh, come on! What is the problem here? All right, let me pull up away from this, go back into the job market. Alright, now let's see. Okay, there's the immersive symbol. That's okay. Now, let me go back in. I've never had this happen before. This is weird. Alright, so job market. Let's go into freight market. See if we have anything. Okay, they're there. here's this. We had one going. Yeah, we must have just lost that job. Yeah, we did. It's going to Arizona, California, New Mexico. All right, well, let's do that one. That goes to Plainview, Texas. That's at least the start. We will have to pick up from a different location, looks like. Whatever, that'll be fine. That was so weird. I've never had the trailer just completely disappear like that before. Yeah, but anyway, SCS, like I was saying, I do like the Detroit diesels. Actually, yeah, I like the N14 as well. The sound with that one is just incredible. Looks like we got a few more people in the channel there. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream tonight. Hey, Chris Taylor, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. You been doing all right, man? I saw you pop up a couple of times there playing Euro Truck. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Enjoying playing a little American truck for a change. I play so much European truck as well. Trying to get back into a few of these maps, like the Coast to Coast map again. Oh, good. That's good to hear. It's kind of hard for me to tell sometimes because I got so much going on with the streaming and whatnot. Let's see. Yes, SCS. I am using the wheel. I'm using the G29, the Logitech G29, which is the one that works with a PlayStation 4 also. I got that one because I do have a PlayStation 4, so I figured, you know, if I want to play any PlayStation games on it, I can use it for that. But so far, it's kind of funny. I've had it for about 6 months now, and I have yet to play a game on the PlayStation. I play every single thing on the computer or on the PC, so it definitely is a great wheel for the price. Thrustmaster wheels are made a little bit better, and then of course you got the Fanatic wheels, but I have nowhere near that kind of money to get a Fanatic wheel. Yeah, this is a pretty cool truck, Chris. This is the Mac Anthem. It's a mod. I can get you the link at some point. I'll try to put it in the description too for the rest of you guys after I get the video uploaded after the live stream. I have to go back and edit all that stuff, but yeah, it's a pretty cool truck. I like it. I love the speedometer on it. I absolutely love it. So Chris, you've been streaming much? Guys, make sure you go over and check out Chris too. At Chris Taylor Gaming. He does. He streams like I do. Plays. I know he plays American or European Truck Simulator, which is a great game to stream to. So make sure you go over there and check him out as well. Let's see, we're actually going to run this light. I've got the things turned off, the, what do you call it, the fines. Boy, this is a quiet truck. Can you guys hear the truck okay? Or is it pretty much nothing but my voice? I can't really tell. So I've probably got my volume, so ooh, here comes a nice car. If it doesn't run me off the road. Okay, squeeze over there. You're getting a controller soon to play ATS and ETS, or a wheel, because you can play with a controller. And actually, you could use. I found out you can use a PlayStation controller on the PC as long as you have the connection cord, which is just the one that comes with it to charge it on. I kind of found that out by accident. I mean, it makes total sense. There's no reason it wouldn't work, but I had never tried it. And then once I did try it, I was like, well, I could have been playing games with this controller all along. So I was a little bit upset that I hadn't tried it earlier. Let's see. Come on. Oh, he's turning. We should be able to get out here. Yeah. No problem there, Chris. Definitely, man. Get back into it, because I was kind of a slow start myself, and I just try to stick with it now, and I've noticed that it turns around. There's a window where if you start doing it enough, sooner or later you're going to start getting more and more people in the chat. It's pretty awesome. Actually, yes, SCS Gamer, we do go on Truckers MP, and Chris and I have done several little convoys together, and I'm probably guessing that him and I could stream together as well, during a multiplayer convoy, just me and him and maybe a couple other guys. So that would be cool. We'll probably start off with just me and him, get the feel for it, and then we might invite some other people along. Now, where is this job? Oh, you know what? I missed the manhole cover again. Is this it? This is probably not it. Yeah, I've got a mod in here called the Immersive Symbols mod. What it does is it changes those little floaty boxes that show you where the job is. It gets rid of those and changes them to a little manhole cover. So it kind of makes it look a little bit more realistic, like in real life. I mean, you wouldn't have a big floating box in midair to know where you're going to pick up a job. And you'll see once I get the job, it's probably that trailer right there, but I can't pick it up yet until I actually accept the job. Oh, you use the icons one? Yeah. And nothing wrong with that one. Now, multiplayer, obviously, you have to use that. So I think, let's see, it should be down here. Right at the entrance. Yeah, it's right at the entrance. I just totally missed it again. And that's you know what? That's the second time I've missed it here. I missed it here before because it's already got a manhole there, and I'm used to seeing that. It's that one right there. Yep. It says press enter to view the job offer. So there we go. Yeah, we'll definitely try to do that once we get your microphone situation sorted out, and I can give you a hand with a couple of things too if you want. I can help you with some like thumbnails. I've learned how to do those pretty well, and stuff like that. So let's see. Let's go ahead. Whoops, not external. Keep forgetting that's not what we need to do. We need to do freight market. There we go. All right, so freight market. I don't love that trailer. Let's see if we can change it up a little bit, or if it's just all Walbert. Oh no, there we go. Let's see. Well, we are traveling quite a way. You want to do maybe a double? Or there's a CR England. I like that one. I don't think I want to drive for Walmart tonight. Swift is alright. Ooh, there's a nice container. Actually, you know what? I don't think I've ever had one of those. Why don't we go with that? Yeah, we'll go for that. And let's see. Oh, there we go. Take job. All right. Let me before we hop back in the cab there, we'll get situated here, stretch a little bit. Oh. Sorry, right before this I did about an hour-long farm sim stream, and it was just dead. Nobody was in it, so I decided to cut that one short and go ahead and hop on over to American Truck. Usually there's always somebody around for American Truck, so. All right, let's just, we're just gonna back it all the way down. Put it in reverse second gear. Oh, also the other mod for this, guys, that I highly recommend. Oh, hi there, Miles, Shahan, Miles Shahan. Sorry, buddy, I meant to say hi to you there. I'm trying to drive backwards here, and sometimes I don't see all the chat. Sorry about that. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream here. Let's see, I'm trying to, let me look out this way. There we go. Yep, there's their trailer. That's a pretty good looking trailer for a container. Nice colors on it. Alright, let's see if I can do this without smacking into anything. Like a car, like I just did. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna go to the outside view just because I have no idea where I am. Actually, I'm not too far off. I'm a little bit off. Okay, SES Gamer. We'll see you around, buddy. Thanks for joining in, and thanks for the subscription there. That helps out a lot, dude. We'll see you soon. Be sure to come back. Make sure you click that notification bell, and you'll be notified next time I go live. Alright, so let's back her on up here. Get going. We've got a long way to go if we're going to Texas. Now, I'm not cheating, but I did turn on the, I was having problems with that last job, getting the trailer to hook on, so I went ahead and turned on the, what's it called, turned off the advanced trailer coupling, which normally I don't do, but in this case I'm going to. So, alright, so away we go. Let's get started here. Pull out, kind of go a little wide with it here to turn it around. Yeah, they make this Walbert here very challenging to get out. Yeah, Chris, I was just, Chris Taylor there, I was just thinking today that, yeah, you and me definitely need to do a couple little convoys again, especially now that Trucks Books is fixed from the latest update. Oh, there we go. Just make sure, hope I get out without hitting anything. Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah, for all you guys that are new to the stream here, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you do enjoy what you see tonight, make sure you click on that subscribe button. If you would at least consider subscribing, that would be great. And if you're enjoying the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. That'll help out the channel a lot. I would appreciate it. And if you do decide to subscribe, go ahead and click on the notification icon. That way you will be alerted to the next time that I am streaming live and you won't miss a thing. And I do stream probably, I'm doing probably 4 or 5 times a week now. So I am really enjoying it and having a blast with it. So if you want to come along and join in on the fun here, you're more than welcome. Let's see, let's get her up to about 65 and set the cruise. Yeah, I have to keep remembering that you can go a lot faster in the American Truck Simulator and it still count toward normal miles. Because in European Truck you can only go 56 miles per hour without it counting towards race miles. I mean, you can drive as fast as you want, but certain contracts you can only get up to driving so fast. Actually, you know what? This is not going much faster than 60. Let's go ahead and just set it to 60. That way we're not just totally killing the engine. Yep, there we go. Cruise control is on. Actually, bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Something popped up that I need to get rid of real quick. There we go. Alright, we're back at it. Sorry about that. Okay, well, yeah, I'll let you know, Chris, for sure. I'll hit you up on the Steam chat. Or not Steam chat. Yeah, Steam chat, sorry. Just, you know, just let me, just brought the new, oh, did they finally release it for the 133? When did they do that? Today? Because I thought I checked it like last night and it was still only for like 132. Unless I'm just totally losing my mind, which I could be. I am getting pretty old. Okay. Well, yeah, that's definitely one that I'll have to get. Is it still only like $1 to download? It looks like we got quite a straight path here, so I'm going to drop this one off. We'll bring it back up if we need to know what how many more miles we have and whatnot. That's the only thing I don't like about the GPS that's in the dash is that you can't change the display to display mileage, like how many miles you have left and all that. Ooh man, this truck is running smooth. I'm digging it. This is pretty cool. I've got a big rig coming up there. What is that? It's a Peterbilt? I think that was a Peterbilt. Broken down bus. Got a little steam coming out the back window. Let's see here. What time of day are we looking at? Okay, it says about 6:30. Is that what that says? 6:48. Oh, all right. Yeah, it's gonna be should be getting dark fairly soon here. But I do not have any lights on yet. That dashboard just lights up like that, so. Yeah, not a bad little mod. I'm digging. I like this truck. A nice little truck. This is pretty plain Jane as far as my configuration of it goes too. I normally when I get a new mod, I like to test it out at the way it comes first before I start changing everything. And sorry, bear with me 2 more seconds. I think that my chat is frozen here. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything you guys are saying. Actually, it might not be. Do me a favor, somebody type something in the chat real quick. Let me just make sure it's still flowing. If you don't mind there. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's still working. Okay, it looked like it froze there for a minute. Just get so many windows open when you're streaming sometimes. Sometimes it takes a minute to refresh them. Oh yeah, this truck is very, very smooth. I think I finally got my graphics settings kind of dialed in too, to where it's not chopping at all on my screen. Now it may be on yours, but the only reason it'd be chopping on yours is because of the slight frame droppage in the stream itself. Now one thing I noticed the other night, like that sign right there, it was blacked out. I have no clue what's causing that, because on my screen in the game it is not blacked out. I'm looking at it on my screen and it's fine. And it's not every sign either. But see this one up here on the right now? I can see it, but it's blacked out on yours. I can't figure that out. It's got to have something to do with OBS. I don't know what it is. So I'll have to figure that out. And I know it's kind of annoying. I do apologize about that, guys. But right now, I have no way of fixing that. I don't know what's causing it. So, all right, Chris. Well, thanks for stopping by there, buddy. And yeah, we'll get together and drive again soon. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. That's for sure. You take care, buddy. Looks like we got another trailer there with the container. Now see, that sign you can see, the Welcome to New Mexico sign, that shows up just fine in the stream. And most of the speed limit signs show up, but like this one coming up here, it's a green sign, and this one's showing up black. I'll have to see if anybody knows what's causing that. I don't know. It doesn't do this in European Truck Simulator anywhere, or at least not that I've noticed. It's only doing it in American Truck, so I'm baffled. Originally I thought it might have been, gonna have to stop at this way station. I thought originally it might be a mod that's doing it or something, which I mean it still could be, but I can see it on my screen, which doesn't make any sense because this is just pulling from the video feed. I wonder if it has anything to do with like vertical sync, maybe, or something like that. Let's see here, slow down, and there we go. Yep, 66,821 pounds. Let's take a look outside, see how we look. Oops, there we go. That's not a bad looking truck at all. Sounds pretty good from out there too. Let's see here. Let me just bear with me just a second here, guys. Let me grab something to drink and just stick with me. I will be right back. Just don't go anywhere. Almost done, guys. I'll be right back. Hang in there. I'm coming right back. Okay guys, I am back. Sorry about that. Had to get me a little something to drink there, and I'm munching down something real quick to eat. Alright, what are we in? Are we in neutral? There we go. Gonna mute this. Finish chewing this. I'll unmute it here in just a second. What is up, Fernando? Yeah, you were in the other night there, buddy. How you doing? Good to see you back. It's always nice to see people come back that have subscribed to your channel before. How we doing? I think we're okay to get out there. Yeah, we're gonna have to go around this guy. He's too slow. Fernando, I'm good, buddy. I am good. Having a good night. Having a pretty good stream here, too. One of my old convoy buddies stopped in and said hi over at Chris Taylor Gaming. That was pretty cool. I hadn't talked to him in a few weeks. And actually, this is the first time he's actually stopped into one of my streams, so that was very cool. Let's see, what do we got here? 65, what is that, 57? I'm gonna have to bring this thing back up. I can't tell what speed I'm going. Okay, I'm going 58. Let's bring it up to 60. Either 60 or 65. Yeah, that's 65. Let's see if we can get it all the way up to 65. I'm already in 12th gear. This is only a 12 speed, so. Guys, I do apologize about the blacked out signs. I cannot figure out what's causing that because on my screen I can see them. It has to be some setting somewhere within OBS or the encoding software or something. I just don't know what it is. And it's only on certain signs, and I can't figure that out either. And it also doesn't happen on European Truck Simulator. It's only happening on American Truck Simulator. So far I haven't been able to find an answer for it. But it's not about the road signs anyway, it's about the truck and the trail right now. We are in the Mack Anthem. Very, very nice truck. Can't really see it too well. You can see the headlight pattern. Yeah, I'm totally digging this truck. I love the dashboard. The dashboard is done very nicely. And guys, if you're enjoying the stream tonight, I would appreciate at least a thumbs up on the video. Maybe at least consider subscribing. I'm not going to beg and plead with you to subscribe, but that is also what makes us look good to YouTube and allows us to keep doing this. Is the more subscribers we get, the better we do. So if you want to subscribe, go ahead and click that button, and also click the notification icon. That way you'll be alerted next time that I'm streaming live or upload a video, and that way you won't miss a thing. So back to the game. I appreciate that. Hey there, Chris Keller. How you doing, buddy? Doing all right tonight? Oh, we got some rain coming down. It's just starting to rain. Oh, that's good. That's good, buddy. And now this is not on the new update with the new rain, so this is just the standard rain. The European Truck Simulator, on their last version, the rain has been improved to where it actually like flows down the window, and the windshield wipers actually push it over to the side in a puddle, which is kind of what really happens. So actually, Chris, yes, I did. I've got it installed right now. I need to work a couple other things out with my profile here, get a little bit more money in, and then I will go buy it. And I was planning on kind of doing like a showcase stream for that, if you're cool with that. Yeah, it looks good. I haven't driven it yet, but it looks good. I checked it out in the workshop, and to see what all you could change on it. It's a neat little mod. I'll have to definitely. I want to do like a stream featuring it. I just kind of ran out of time tonight, and I wasn't sure if I was actually going to do this because I'm having problems with my stream here. If you'll look, some of the signs are blacked out, and unfortunately, I cannot for the life of me figure out why. Because on my screen that I'm actually playing on, I can see them. Like the sign over here on the right is blacked out on the stream, but yet I can see it when I'm playing the game. So I don't know what's causing that. Oh, you did a Kenworth 8. Sorry, is that a T880? Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, all these signs, I cannot figure out what's causing it. It's got to have something to do with it being green screen. Sorry about that. My wife walked in and asked me something. Let's see here. I like how they have the windshield wipers that stutter just a little bit. Yep, running the Anthem tonight. I've driven it around on single player a little bit, but not on the stream, so I figured I'd do an easy one, just something different that not everybody does. But I've got to figure out what is causing those signs to black out. I can't figure that one out. Have I checked out any of the... Yes, I have. No, I'm sorry. No, I haven't. I have not checked out any of the other links yet. Chris, I do apologize about that. I got busy today at work, and I just hadn't had time. And sorry about the interruptions there, guys. My wife's coming in and asking me something. Kind of have to go back and forth a little bit. We got a few new people in the stream. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could join tonight. Always makes it a lot more worthwhile when you have several people watching. Getting back up to speed. Oh, there's that random missile that's out here on the side of the road. I remember that stop for some reason. I don't know why that's there. There's the same car. Oh, what are you stopping for? Ah, jeez. Whoop. Slipped out of gear or something. Alright, let's get back up to speed. Yeah, that car just like stopped for no reason. I didn't hit him though. I just about did. Yeah, definitely. That actually is one of my favorite trucks. It's the Vipers 379 and 389. Probably driven that one as far as a modded truck, but I've driven that one more than any of them. But that was before I was streaming. But yeah, I love that truck. He did such a good job on it. And it's got so many configuration points on it, it's ridiculous. And there's a lot of mods made specifically for that truck too, so it's pretty cool. it. Alamogordo. It said there was a red light ahead, but I'm not seeing it. Unless it's right here. I don't see a light. I see a truck. Oh! Yep, I just hit him. See a truck pulled out in the middle of the road. Oh, come on, people, really? Alright, well, that guy finally did move. What is this truck just sitting here for? They must have had it. They must have hit each other. Alright, I'm gonna try to go around him even though I shouldn't. Yeah, it looks like a bus got rear-ended or sideswiped or something. I'm not sure what happened there. There we go. I do like that when the traffic actually acts up like that, and makes it, that does make it more realistic, because people do crazy stuff in real life. Going through Alamogordo. That's a funny name. Oh, Alamogordo. Sorry, I read that wrong. Yeah, just one of those little towns. How am I doing on fuel? I can skip this one, but I'm gonna have to, think I'm probably gonna have to stop here fairly soon. I must have not filled up before I left. Go ahead and get over. Actually, there's a fuel stop up here. I think I'm gonna stop and get topped off. Yeah, let's go ahead and stop. That way I don't get out on the highway and run into a problem. Go ahead and try this one. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that one. That one's pretty close to that roof. Alright, we'll turn the engine off there. Go to the outside view. I always like to do when we're getting fuel. Fernando, when you turn your head around, the driver and the truck does the same thing, right? Yes, does the same thing on my that I do. Yeah, the thing on my head is it's called Track IR. It is a infrared tracking thing that basically, when I look left or right, it moves the vision in the truck left or right. If you play games and something you might be interested in, there is a link in it to it, or at least to their website, in the description of the video. I tend to do that for anything that I like show in the videos, just because I don't get paid or anything for it. But I Track IR, I don't mind sending people their way because it's a really awesome thing for the price. So anyway, let's hop back in here. Give me just 2 seconds here. I will just bear with me. Okay. Let's see, back in the truck. Let's get her started back up here. Alright. Get back on the road with a full tank. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Need to go out this way technically because the arrows were pointing this way. I do not have the fatigue simulation turned on, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. Ooh. Whoops. Pulled out a little too far for that Amazon Prime truck. That, you know what? That's the one. That's the one that's causing the problem. You see that black line underneath it? I bet you that's blacking out the sign somehow. Maybe not, but that may have something to do with it. Because that one is a mod. It may just not be compatible with this version, so. Alright, whoops. I didn't realize I was in reverse though. Alright, I think we're okay. Yep. Let's go ahead and try to get out. Hey there, Isis. How you doing, buddy? I was wondering if you were gonna hop in tonight. Sorry about that. That's a little my track IR got a little funny there after I froze the camera. Just working long hours, yeah. I hear you. Alright, so let's at least get back up. See, now the 55 sign you can see just fine. So you would think it would be like the reflective signs, but it's not. It's not just the reflective signs. I don't know. I'll just kind of drop it because it's not on every sign. And I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what's causing it. So if you guys are alright with it, I'll just keep on going. Oops. Not paying attention to what gear I'm in. There we go. I know I was revving kind of high there. Yeah, I know I've got my brights on. They don't like that when the AI doesn't like that, but especially for the stream, you can see a lot better. So. Guys, for anybody who's new to the channel here, if you're enjoying the stream and you would, yeah, appreciate it if you, excuse me, you would at least consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up on the video. If you do subscribe, make sure that you click that the notification bell. That way you'll be notified next time that I do a live stream, which probably is about every other night or so. I've actually been doing quite a few over the past couple weeks, so but anyway, if you would at least consider subscribing, that would be great. Maybe at least give me a thumbs up on the video too. Let's see here, slow down. Fernando, and what happens if you pass the speed limit? Nothing technically. Well, it depends. If you've got the what do you call it? I'm losing my train of thought, guys. I'm sorry. The speeding fines turned on. It's not called speeding fines, but it's the traffic violations. If you've got those turned on, then if you speed, like as soon as a policeman sees you, if you're speeding, they'll give you a ticket. Or not a ticket, but they'll charge you money. So money will come out of your account. If you look right there, I've got 75,000 in the right-hand side of the GPS. That shows how much money I've currently got. If I was speeding and a policeman caught me, that could cost me anywhere from $800 to $1,000 as a speeding fine. But I've got that turned off. Yeah, I might need to get a slightly different transmission in this. Seems like it's revving up mighty slow. I mean, the load that I'm carrying, it can't be that heavy. Yeah, it's only 29,000 pounds. That's not ridiculously heavy. And I'm so used to having an 18-speed transmission. This is throwing destination's going to be on the coast-to-coast side of the map. Oh, I remember this bridge. I think it's narrow. Ooh, there we go. The truck handles pretty well. I will give it that. It's not very heavy-handed like some of them are. Some of them feel like they're about to tip over, but this one does not. Oh, slow back down with 30 down here. Let's go ahead and turn that bright off. That's the Billy the Kid spot. See, now this is orange and that one's divided. I don't know what's... I really wish I knew what caused that. We'll figure it out. I'll get it fixed at some point. We'll have to do like a test stream with no mods in it and figure out if it actually is a mod or if it's a setting in the graphics. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and inch my way out here. I think we're clear. Yep, we're gonna go for it. We are headed toward Roswell, New Mexico. Speeding ticket, yep. I would have gotten a speeding ticket, that's for sure. Oh, we're in. Looks like we just crossed over into Roswell. So we're making decent time. Speed limit is 60, but we'll go over by 5 miles an hour. Most people get away with that. But you got a ticket today, ISIS? Oh, that stinks. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten or at least got caught for a speeding ticket. I've gotten, like, rolling through a stop sign and stuff like that, but, so far I've been lucky and not, gotten speeding tickets. You were 40 miles an hour over the speed limit? Good grief. Were you going like 75 and a 35 or something? Fernando, actually, no, you can't quite go quite that fast. You can go pretty fast, but you probably end up about 160 kilometers per hour or so. I can't remember, but sometimes on the multiplayer, depending on which server you join, some of those guys are just, I mean, they're flying. And, I mean, it's kind of funny to watch at certain points, but if you play it enough, it more or less gets annoying just because you're going to end up, they're either going to hit you or you're going to end up accidentally hitting them. And then people get banned for months and months. And so I try to kind of avoid that situation. Ooh, 110 and 75. Good grief. Yeah, that's a little fast. looks like it's starting to, sun might be starting to come up just a little bit. We're not too far away. We've got about 3 hours and 36 minutes. That's, what is that, 369? Somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 to 15 minutes drive time in real life. How gradual the sunlight comes up. It makes you feel like you're driving in real life. I remember driving all night and having the sun come up in the morning. It's a cool but weird feeling. Fernando, yes, you kinda can. Not in the base game, you can, unless you have a mod for it. But in the multiplayer version, there are, on certain servers, there are cars that you can drive. Nobody really likes, like the guys who drive trucks all the time, they don't really like the cars because the cars tend to make the trucks crash. Because a lot of the guys that are driving the cars just want to run around and hit people. But you can use it in multiplayer. That's funny, ISIS. Yeah, your GPS doesn't tell you slow down. There's a train. Oh, that's another stream that I'm probably going to do. Just so you guys know, I've got Train Simulator World, and they've got a couple of good freight trains in there. The graphics are pretty phenomenal. So I'm thinking about doing a stream on that. I mean, it's going to be kind of similar to this, where you're controlling freight going from one location to another. The only difference is you're not driving with a wheel. You're driving more with a throttle, brake, all that kind of stuff. It'd be neat to just kind of change things up a little bit one time. Let's see, I'm going to get over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, now I'm speeding way too fast. 15-mile-an-hour speed limit. I am going to end up flipping the truck if I'm not careful. Yeah, my RPMs are way too high. There we go. So ISIS, what you saying yay, yay, yay to? Are you talking about the train simulator? Or what are you talking about? Or me speeding? Ooh, the rain's coming down now. Yeah, you guys will notice if you pay attention to the rain on this one, and then you catch my stream that's doing European Truck Simulator, you will definitely notice a difference in the rain. The way it behaves on the windshield is pretty good. What do I like more, GTA or Fortnite, Fernando? I honestly don't care for Fortnite. I guess it's probably because I'm just not any good at it. So probably GTA. But however, I don't really care for all the just ridiculously bad language that's in it. But it's a great storyline. It's a great game to play. I just wish they could have toned down the language just a little. I mean, I don't mind a little bit of it, but I mean, it's like every other word is way out there. I haven't played too much GTA Online. I tried it out, and then I got busy with something else, and I just never really went back to it. I think that's when I put GTA down for quite a while, and then I started to play through the storyline again, and then after that I moved on to, I think, Red Dead Redemption 2, which I'm kind of in limbo on it too. I haven't really gotten much further. I want to try streaming that again now that I've kind of got the hang of streaming. Some of my first videos were of that, and they're and they're not horrible, but they're not that good because number one, it doesn't have a camera, so you can't see me, you know, playing the game. It's just me talking to nobody. So it definitely helps to have people in the stream. So, oh, so Isis, you like the train simulator as well? Now, it might not be the one you're thinking of. The one that I'm talking about is made by Dovetail Games. And I haven't really had a chance to get too much time in it. I'll have to try it too. I think I could probably set it up to where I could do the shifter as the throttle wheel, or the throttle lever on the train sim. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so I think we're hitting new territory now because the GPS is starting to light up from gray to yellow on these roads. It looks like I've been in that shop before though, so I'm not really sure how that is possible. Gold Rush, huh? So what'd you think about that one, Isis? That one's actually a fun game to play. You wouldn't think it would be, but it actually is. There's a lot to it, a lot more than I thought. And the graphics on it, I mean, they're not great, but they're okay. But it's a lot of fun to play that one too. Oh, hey there, Jeff Anderson. How's it going, buddy? Glad you could join in tonight. Goat Simulator. Yep, I've seen that before too. That's somebody had way too much time on their hands when they made that game. That's one of those games that you just play it because it's so ridiculously funny. Completely off yet. The windshield wipers. Yeah, I saw that one on. I think I saw it when it first came out, like on Steam or whatever, and I was looking at the videos for it, and I'm like, why would you? I mean, who would even think of doing that as a game? And I think there's one too that you can like throw like a Santa Claus around or something. I don't know what the name of that one is. It may just be like a mod of Goat Simulator. Coming this way. We're only a couple of minutes away from our drop-off point here, it looks like. Coming up behind a target vehicle here. And I'm gonna try to get around him. Ooh, look at me, I'm passing on a double line. And that should be far enough. What do you mean there, ISIS race game? Are you talking about race room? Or are you just calling out different types of games to play that we could do like a review on or whatever, or a stream on? Is that what you mean? still raining. Alright, we must be heading over into the new part of the map because there's nothing around here. It's just kind of almost desert. And we're going to be going around this guy. Actually, these two guys. Ooh, this is going to be close. Oh, made it. We're getting close enough. I'm going to go ahead and drop speed down a little bit. Oh, you're eating? Okay. Yeah. Coming into plain view. That is where we're dropping off. Let's see here. Yeah, go ahead and start slowing it down a little bit. Like it's right past the interstate right here. Oh, is that a railroad crossing? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, you gotta watch these railroad crossings. The bars will definitely come down quick. Okay, there's nothing there. Nothing there. I think we're okay. Yeah, right turn into Walbert. No, took that a little wide, but there's nobody coming. Alright, now I've got to figure out where... Oh, okay, it's already got the... That's alright, I've already got the settings set up for difficult parking. So it automatically lays out the cones for me to park instead of me having to stop and ask where it wants me to park. Alright, let's see if I can get this backed in here. This is probably not... Yeah, I'm going to have to pull this out further. Yeah, I already know I'm going to have to. That's not going to work. And just so we can have a little bit different view than me in the cockpit all the time, let's go ahead and go this way and back it in. Well, you can really see those lights on that with this light mod that I've got, the one that extends the range of the reverse lights. You almost have to have it because, like, if you're trying to play strictly from the cab, it's very hard to see in the trailers in a lot of situations in the dark. There's only a few places where you can pick them up, and the place that you're actually picking them up from has decent lighting. Out fairly easy. Yeah, there we go. More. I don't think that's going to hit it either. Oh, that did it. Not the prettiest in the world, but we got there. All right. 636 miles. Not bad. Let me, while we're here, let me go ahead and save this. We'll call it trailers. And I'm going to go into the profile. Let's see, this is under the Wolfman profile, so I'm going to go in here. I want to turn off that Amazon trailer and see if that by chance has anything to do with it, or the Yeah, the Amazon Prime trailer, if I can find it. It's one of these mods that's causing a couple of problems. Actually, I'm not seeing it in here. It's not that one. Longer yellow lights. Not that. No, it's not that. It shouldn't be that one. You know what? I want to take that one out anyway, just in case. Take that out just in case. Let's take that out. Yeah, anything that's like trailer related for now. I know it's not the SISL one. That one's always worked. Extra range on the. That's that mod, the extra range reverse lights. That's a pretty good mod. Let's see. HD Schneider. Take that out. I hate to take that out because that's a new one that I just got. That's it. There it is. There's the other one. All right, let me take that out. Let me leave. Let me go with that and see if we can get rid of that blacked out signage. Not really sure why that's happening. Hopefully, it's something to do with the mod. If it's not, it's something to do with OBS, and I'll have to figure out why. Okay, so we made it into Plainview. So yeah, they went crazy with the amount of roads in Texas as compared to the rest of it. So I guess what they're doing is they're probably just working their way, like either north, south. They're working their way one direction or the other. They probably won't touch any of the stuff that's already in the released packs by SCS. I wouldn't think that they would touch that. But all right, so let's go back into Freight Market here. See if we can continue kind of going to the West Coast here. I mean East Coast, sorry, not West Coast. Let me click on the city we're in, which is Plainview. There's one to Florida. Nah, we're not doing that one tonight. There's Kansas. I've never been to Kansas. This goes to Dalhart, Colorado. No, we don't want to go that way. That one goes to Kansas. You know, I don't think I've ever been up to Kansas. But do we want to do that one, or do we want to do Salina? That'll take us through Oklahoma. You know, why don't we do that one? That one looks like it hits a few more cities. And actually, what is that? Let's see. That is gypsum. Uh-oh. We might have just crashed it. Yep, we just crashed it. Something I took out crashed. All right. Well, shoot. Let me see if I can fire it back up. Not sure what caused it to crash. All I did was take mods out. I didn't add any back in. Let's see if I can figure it out. Shouldn't have had anything to do with the Mack truck either, because the only things that I took out were trailer mods. I know that was one of them that I had in here. That one's already active. I think I had the R&O Carriers Master Pack. I know I had the Amazon Prime in there, but I purposely wanted to take that one out, and I still kind of want to leave that one out. I had the FedEx Master Pack in there. I had the Advanced Master Pack. And I'm pretty sure all these work, from what I remember. Okay, I'm not putting this one back in. I know that was in there. This was in there. Yeah, I've got like a ton in here. A lot of these mods, I just never took them out because some of them don't work. I just haven't deleted them out of the actual folder yet. And see, I've even got the Mexico one. I unfortunately could not get that Mexico map to work. I know it's all in the sequencing, but for whatever reason, it just did not work. All right, let's try this again. Now, if it crashes again, I'm not really sure what we're going to do here. I'll have to probably end the stream there. Hopefully, it won't crash. Let's see if I can figure out why it's crashing. Come on, don't crash. Okay, now see, it went there fine. Let me see if I can get to the drive window. If I hit drive and it crashes, then I apologize, guys. Not much I can do, but... Alright, hold your breath. So far, so good. The only thing I could think of is maybe it had something to do with the trailers that were there. So, okay. Well, I think we're okay. I am going to go ahead and turn off the turn on advanced trailer coupling again, because that was not me. It wasn't just that I couldn't park it, I just didn't have the manhole cover selected yet. But anyway, let's see. So there's that. Let's go back into job market. And we were doing a freight. Oops, that was a quick job, wasn't it? Or did... Whoa. Yeah, okay, that was a quick job. Phew. Thought I clicked on the wrong ones. Kind of scared me there for a minute. Alright, so let's go to freight market. And we are in plain view. And we want to go... Yeah, Salina, that's where we were going. So let's set that as the GPS location and hold our breath and hope that it doesn't crash. Okay, we are back in the cab. So far, so good. Alright, it cranked up. Okay, we are back underway. Good. It must have been one of those trailer packs. Either that, or it just didn't like the fact that I changed things right in the middle of dropping off a trailer. I'm not really sure what caused that. I've never seen that happen before. Yeah, that's one thing you got to watch out for with mods is if anything crashes, it's definitely because of a mod or either one that you've added or one that you've taken away. So my recommendation, if you're playing around with mods, do them one or two at a time, so you know for sure what has been added or what you take away. That's a definite tip from somebody who has a lot of mods. So guys, for anybody who's watching that has not done it yet, if you will, just consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. Click that like button, thumbs up on the video. That would help me out a good bit. And also, if you do like it enough to subscribe, make sure you click that notification bell And what that will do is it will notify you anytime that I am streaming live. And I do stream several times a week. Not really sure the exact number because it changes sometimes. But, oh, look at that trailer. It's hopping. Look at that. Now that's strange. Oh, that's weird. That kind of scares me. Never seen that before either. Let's see, freight market. And we are going with the gypsum, I think it was. Yeah, that's it. And let's see if we can change this trailer out from something. Nope, just sell goods. So we'll just stay with the one it's on. And we will take this job. Alright, and if anybody has subscribed and I missed it, I do apologize that I did not acknowledge it. For some reason, normally it acknowledges it on the screen, and it may have just not been working tonight. I have seen that happen to where I'll get a subscriber and it won't say anything, it won't alert me that anybody subscribed. And I feel bad because usually I like to thank the people that do subscribe. Boy, those bright reverse lights are awesome. Alright, so let's get away from this bouncing trailer here. That is so bizarre. It's just kind of doing its own thing there. And that's a prime trailer. Alright, if somebody would, if you would just type something in the chat there, I'd appreciate it. Make sure that my chat didn't freeze. I think it froze earlier tonight and I had to refresh it. If you don't mind just typing something in there just so I can verify that it's working still, I'd appreciate it. Alright. Well, I'll be glad when it stops raining here. Alright, we gotta check too, and let's keep an eye on the signs to see if that trailer mod had anything to do with these signs blacking out. I'll be interested to see if this changes anything. Okay. Oh, you're still looking. Okay, good. Alright there, I was just making sure that everybody could still, or I was still able to see everybody's chat. Oh man, let me pause this track IR for a minute here. Let me stretch and move around a little bit. I do love driving, but after a while it's like, oh man. They put so much detail into these cabins. And next time I stop at a shop, I'll have to get the truck fixed. Tires are starting to turn red. Everybody else is from. I'm from the southern United States, southeast. Usually I don't like to get any more specific than that, and I do apologize, but some sometimes you get strange things that happen with online information, so I try to keep it fairly vague if possible. There we go, now it's starting to clear up a little bit. Oh, that was weird, it just like came and went. Yeah, now it's completely stopped raining, so good. Now we'll get some driving out, going out the other side. Yeah, it's a decent looking little truck, I like it. Alright, so time to drive through Amarillo. So this is all new area that I have not seen since I re-downloaded this. I'm sure that they've had to, you know, I'm sure that they've modified it quite a bit since I've played it last, and that was probably 8 months ago since I played with this version. So they have definitely made some improvements. Well, I can already tell that there's a lot more buildings and stuff around. Up more roads too. Looks like got a couple of shops there on the GPS showing up. Okay, we saw that sign. That sign's good. That sign's good. Nope, they're still blacked out. I do not know why that is. That is so strange because they are not blacked out on my screen. I can see them. I'll just call out some commentary and let you know where we are. Unfortunately, that's the only way I know to do it, since it's blacking out. But that says Childress, Texas. This one says we're headed east toward Oklahoma City. And if anybody pops in the channel that knows why these signs are turning black, please, please, please let me know. Because I can see them from my gaming window, but on the actual stream, they're not showing. They're black, and it's not every sign. It's only certain ones. Usually, it seems like it's the ones for the exits and the highways. But like the speed limit signs show up, and some of the other ones show up. So I'm not really sure why. It's very bizarre. Oop. Hitting the rumble strip. That's a horrible noise. Yeah, got some wide open spaces here. Yeah, now see, I don't remember seeing any of those windmills, or yeah, not mills, but you know, turbines, wind turbines. I do not remember seeing any of those last time I played this, so they've added those. And there's going to be sections that have like a lot. Oh, check this out. This is one of those little, what do you call it, like razor four-wheel carts, or gator, whatever you call them. I'm not sure what pack adds that, or if that's just part of the game. I want an ownable trailer with that pressure tank on the back. Oh, hey there, Mr. Policeman, how you doing? Don't mind me. Alright. So we're doing pretty good on the subscriber goal. We've got 36 or 37. I think I had one subscribed tonight, so that's probably 37. Actually subscribed about 30 minutes ago. Trying to get up to 50 before the end of the year. That would be awesome if we could. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to yawn on you. Been a long day for me too. Getting towards Shamrock. Yeah, these are some long straight roads, and actually it's like this in real life too. So I mean, they did do a good job with making these places feel kind of barren. Cruising on down the road here. And so we are in Shamrock. Oh, it looks like there's a way station over there, but we got to bypass it. Sky looks nice. Clouds finally breaking from that rainstorm that we were having a minute ago. I gotta wake up, it's only 10:20. Alright, let's see if it makes me stop at this way station or not. Still okay on fuel. Oh, this is just one of those fuel stations that has the way station, or at least the scales, next to it. So it's not a required one. That's why it's not making me stop. Ooh, got a big old bulldozer coming there. Wow. That's a heavy load. Oh, sorry, I hit the rumble strip again. Those things are loud. I don't know if you guys can hear them as loud as I can, but... Alright, coming through Elk City now. Looks like the roads go a long way that way and a long way that way. Noticed too with the new computer that it's the saving, you know, where it saves the game every, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. The little stutter that it does is not near as bad with this computer as it was. It used to be horrible, but it's not too bad anymore. Barren road for sure. There's nothing out here. Oh, you still there, Fernando? Good. Yeah, it looks like we're getting some people coming in and going out. But that's fine. They're just clicking around, looking at all the different feeds. Coming here, just a trailer, 53 footer. Okay, that's a regular trailer. All right, coming up on Clinton. Pretty cool little steering wheel too. I like the steering wheel. Yeah, this is a good little truck. Definitely different than all the other ones. Because a lot of the mods and stuff, they use very similar model schemes and everything. far as the interiors go. This one is really majorly different. Yeah, and I do remember this about the coast-to-coast map. There's a lot of these places where it's just wide open and flat. And I mean, I guess in Texas that's kind of the case too. I mean, there's going to be places like this. We'll have to see once it gets over into like some of the other states, see if it's still pretty flat or if it's, because I know like when you're going through like Alabama and Mississippi and all that, that it gets a little bit more hilly, I guess you could say, more ups and downs, more foresty. Okay, yeah, I figured you were probably still there, Isis. I figured you were just still eating. Went back for seconds. Forward Air. That's a good looking little trailer. I can't tell you guys how much better it feels to play this game with a decent computer where it's not chopping at all on my end. It just feels great. Because when I played it before, I mean, I could get it to where it wouldn't chop, but you have to turn the graphics down so low, and they were just, you almost had to kind of squint your eyes to see it because they were, you know, kind of blurred out. But it just feels so much better to have a decent computer to run these now. So, what do you guys think about the fishing the Barents Sea game? Have you seen anything on that? Because I've got that, and I thought about doing a stream or two on it. It's kind of interesting. I've played it a little bit. Just something different. Get out there and drop some fishing lines. And do different ships, different boats. You start off with a small boat, a very small boat, and I'm actually still on the small boat. But it teaches you, you know, what you need to do to drop like baited lines out there, and then you basically kill time, and then you go get them, and you have to hook the fish when they come in on the line. You have to gut the fish, and then you take it back to port, and you sell it, and all that kind of stuff. And you're actually driving the boat around, either in first person or third person, you know, to get it to the fishing spots and so on. It's pretty cool. Oh, you're going now? All right, Isis, man. I appreciate you stopping by again. Have a good night. We'll see you soon. Take care, man. Yeah, here we go. It looks like we're coming into some wooded area here. The landscape's starting to change a little bit. Yep, and we're about to take a right up here. That says Dallas San Antonio is what that says, by the way. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, I just about got too close to the edge there. I didn't slow it down enough is the problem. I think when last time I shifted my weight, my feet got further away from the pedals. There we go. Yep, we get over, there's that Forward Air truck, or a different one, but I'm sure he's got room to get on and I don't block him in, because he'll run into me. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about doing that stream too. I've got all kinds of ideas. What do you mean no for two there, Isis? It's alright, I must be getting a little tired than I thought. I'm not making... I'm sure I could probably figure that out any other time. I think you're talking about the games that I was saying that I might be doing a stream on. But I'm not sure which one you mean no on. Alright, headed over through Guthrie. And we are, what is this, 3 hours, 40 minutes away? So that's only about 9. No, that's actually more like 12 to 15 minutes real game time, or real lifetime. So that's not bad. And guys, if you would, for all you new guys that are hopping in the channel there and watching, if you are enjoying the stream, if you don't mind, I would appreciate at least considering subscribing. That would help me out a lot to help grow the channel. Also, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up on the video. That also helps. And if you do click the subscription button, if you would like to be alerted to the next time that I am streaming live, go ahead and click that little notification bell to the right of the subscribe button, and that will let you know next time I do one of these videos. Well, this isn't a video, this is a live stream, but the next time I stream live, and also whenever I upload a video. So I appreciate it, and we'll go back to the game here. Say I'm pretty satisfied with the Mac Anthem. This is probably the longest I've driven it at one time. And it's a good driving little truck. I mean, you get pretty comfortable in it, that's for sure. Not hard to drive. But there's the DeLorean again. I just love that I added that pack. Every now and then you see a DeLorean pass by. The Back to the Future DeLorean. Sorry, Isis, I did see that. I meant to say something. Yeah, you're going back for more food. Can't say that I blame you. Yeah, I think after this stream, I'm gonna figure out something that I can eat, or at least munch on a little bit. Maybe watch a movie or something on Netflix. Maybe not a full movie, but I tell you what, I've gotten into Better Call Saul, the series. That's a good little series, because you know I watched all of Breaking Bad, every episode. That was a really good series. And then Better Call Saul, you know, takes place before all that happened, and it's pretty good. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just kind of going to be a cheesy little spin-off, but it's not. It really does have a good storyline. Whoops, we're going to pause that. It really does have a good storyline to it. So if anybody's into that, that's one that I definitely highly recommend. It's a good binge watching thing. What about you guys? What kind of shows do you like to watch? And like, I don't watch a whole lot of TV. Most of what I watch is either like a next day thing. Like I'll watch like The Voice, or you know, maybe one or two of those types of programs. Not many of them. Let's see, do I have to stop yet? No. Still fine on fuel, and they're not calling me in either, so we're good there. Oh, your wife cooked, Isis. That's pretty cool. That's the best. Okay, now see that sign you can see, and that says "Welcome to Kansas." So that one worked. I don't understand why that one worked and the other ones don't. Yeah, Street Outlaws, I've seen that. I watched that a lot. I had a episode about a year ago where I was in the hospital for several days, and I was watching that quite a bit while I was in there, because much as far as the characters goes, the different groups and whatnot. Alright, we're gonna have to get past this guy again. Yeah. He does not need to be out here on a highway with 18-wheelers rolling around. And flatten him like a pancake in the real world. Alright, that says Topeka, the sign that we just passed under. Live PD, yeah, I've flipped through there and seen just a couple of minutes of it. It looks interesting, I hadn't really gotten into it yet. Pretty much anything that I watch with any regularity is something that I can watch on the PC. And pause it and go back. A lot of the live stuff that I don't really get into that too much. But that one looks interesting, I will say that. Alright, Wichita discovered. Yeah, you get to see just how insane and crazy and stupid some people are watching a show like that. It's also kind of scary if you think about it. Just, you know, because you live your life and you expect people to be decent and okay for the most part, but then you see some of these people that are just so far gone from everything. It worries me. Queen of the South in Game of Thrones. You know, I must be one of the only people in the world who has not watched Game of Thrones, and I do not have HBO or any of those things, so channels. So unfortunately, I haven't seen any of it. But everybody says it's great. Trees out in the middle of nowhere. I tell you though, with no buildings around and just a little bit of traffic, this thing is running like butter. It's smooth. I mean, there's not even any grass on those fields. Say I'm pretty impressed with these headphones too. I have been streaming for 2 nights in a row for at least 2 hours, maybe 3, and I've also got the sound of the game coming through the headsets, and they're still not dead. You know, you would think you'd stream for a couple hours, maybe 3, and then it would you'd have to recharge them again, but not these. These are decent headsets. Or headphones, I mean. Game of Thrones, no. Game of Thrones isn't on Netflix that I know of. I've looked for it several times and I can't seem to find it. I think you have to have some sort of not a special. You might be able to get it through like episodes of it through the disc option where they deliver it to your house. But streaming on Netflix, I can't find Game of Thrones. I think it's an HBO thing. It's like I think you can watch it like on HBO Go or whatever their streaming service is. But I mean, honestly, I don't know. But looks like, hey, we got some more people coming in there. How you guys doing? Thank you for joining the stream tonight. Hope everybody's doing all right. We are driving the Mac Anthem, and we are headed to our destination. We're just about there. That sign says Selena, by the way. We're having an issue tonight with the signs. Like, exit signs and stuff, for some reason they're blacking out, and I cannot figure out why, because on my screen that I'm looking at, I see them. But on the stream, for some reason, they are not showing up. And it's not every sign either. See, like the stop sign's there. So I don't know what is causing it. And it doesn't happen on European Truck Simulator. It's only happening on this one. So I think what we'll do next, just to test it, is maybe I'll switch over to my multiplayer, what do you call it, multiplayer profile. And maybe we will just start it like a normal game. And then I'll see if the signs show up there. I'm wondering if it might be a mod. I don't think it is, but it could be. But it may have something to do with the way that I'm encoding it to the stream. I'm thinking it's probably more likely that. Let's see, where are they wanting me to park this? Please tell me it's not over there in that shed. Is that where it is? It looks like the flag's over there. Yeah, it's gotta be over there. Or is it in here? Well, let me pull in here. Might be in here on the corner somewhere. Oh, there we go. Okay. This will be interesting. I wonder if I can pull around the back and just pull it through. Because the white has to be at the back. Let's see, I don't think I can... Yeah, that's blocked, isn't it? Or is it? Maybe not. You know, let's go for exploring a little bit here. It'd be a lot easier to drop off. Oh, it's got tire marks, like I can drive all the way around. Oh, okay, yeah, it looks like I can drive it all the way through. Well, this will make it a lot easier then. Oops. Sorry about that, I had to recenter the track IR. My center was all messed up. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a lot easier to drive this through rather than pull it or try to back it in. Now see that sign that says exit on top of the building? You can see that. That's green. It must just be something to do with the material that the signs are, the texture that the signs are made out of for some reason. Alright, let's slow it down here and make sure we should be probably about there. Yep, there it is. Alright, check out the truck again from the outside. Yeah, the Mac Anthem. That's a pretty decent little truck. I'm enjoying it. Let's go ahead and drop this delivery off. 472 miles. Not a bad little trip. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and hit continue. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And save it under that one. Alright, let's go ahead and I'm going to switch out profiles here. And now this next profile, this is pretty much just for a test to see if I can get the signs to show up on the stream. If it's, like I said, if it's not this, then it has to be the encoding or something that's preventing it from showing certain signs, because it doesn't do this on European Truck Simulator. I don't get it. Unless it's an option in the graphics setting. Let me check the graphics settings too. I mean, I've got vertical sync enabled. Resolution, maybe it's because the resolution's not set. Could that be it, maybe? I wonder if that's it. That might be it. Because normally what'll happen is when I play it by myself, not streaming, I'll have it on all three of my monitors, so I'll play it triple screen. But when I stream, I have it on one, so I can see it a lot better. So you know what? Let me turn this scaling down to 200% too. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Alright, I think we're going to leave it like that. I'm going to go back to the other profile and check it. think, if I remember right, it keeps the graphics setting. So we dropped it down to 200, and let me check the refresh again. Once this one gets into it, make sure that it kept those settings. I think it will. Guys, in the meantime, if you're liking the stream tonight, make sure that you at least consider subscribing. That would help out the stream a lot. My goal is I'm working on trying to get 50 subscribers before the end of the year, and we are getting down to it, that is for sure. Starting to get a lot more regulars coming into streams, and I'm really getting a kick out of that. So that is awesome. Let's see. Okay, now we're back in here. Let me check the graphics again and just see. Okay, yeah, we're down to 200. It kept the resolution and all that stuff. So, all right, let's test it at least a little bit. Let's just get it back out on the road. I'm not worried about getting a job right now. I'm just going to drive it a little bit and see if we can't find a sign and see what it does. Oh, don't crash. It just crashed again. That's the second time it's crashed tonight, and all I did was change the resolution that time. Let me launch it again here. It won't take but a second to get back in it, guys. And it's coming up right now. All right. And I've also got, I don't think I've got it running tonight, but I've got a telemetry. Yeah, I'll have to play around with that next time. I've got the telemetry mod, where you can add the telemetry to the bottom of the screen down here. I had it running on European Truck Simulator, and it works just fine. So we'll try to add it to this one too. That way you guys can see the speedometer and the RPMs a little bit easier, and gives a little bit of more information about the job and the cargo as well. All right, let's see if we can do this now without it crashing. Let me give it a minute and let it finish loading before I try to do anything. I think I might have hopped in it too fast before. Okay, that should be okay. All right, we're back in here. Let's crank her up. I will say it is a very quiet engine. Alright, we're not worried about a job right now. We're just going to go out, get back on the road, and try to find one of those signs that keeps blacking out and see if I fixed it with the resolution or the scaling. Let's see, we see the stop sign, so that's good. Let's see. I want to try to do an area that I haven't explored yet. At least that way we're uncovering some more of the map while we're doing this. Bring out the old school truck. You want to hear how it sounds? Okay, I'll do that. I probably need to find a garage over here. Oh, I don't know if I've got enough to buy it. I probably don't. Are you talking about the Mac R, that old school one, or which one are you talking about? Because I've actually got a couple of old school ones. I've got the Mac R, and then I've also got the FLD, not the FLB. I'm sorry, the FLB, not the FLD 120. I always get those confused. The FLB is the one that I like. It's the cab over one. Let me just see how much this one is. I don't think I've got enough. I'm pretty sure it's 180,000 to buy. It might not be. Let's see. Yeah, it's 180, and I don't have that much, unfortunately, so I won't be able to buy it. But all right, yeah, let's switch out trucks just for the heck of it. Let's do the I don't know why that changed too, my profile here. Or not profile, but the company logo. I think that had something to do with the mod somewhere. But anyway, So let's go back into my trucks here. So that's the Mack Anthem. We drove the FLD 120 the other night. That's a pretty neat little truck to drive. It's that one's a lot of fun. And then Freightliner FLB. This is the one. This is probably one of my favorites. Is this one? It's a lot of fun to drive, but the one I get the most use out of is the Peterbilt Custom 379, 389 by Viper. This one is a really awesome looking truck, and you can do all kinds of different configurations with this one. This is my favorite. It's got a really good sound to it if you get the right engine in it as well. I don't really know which engine I've got in there right now. Let's take a look. I've got the the Cummins ISX 750. You can put Caterpillar engines in there. You got a Cat C15. That might be the one that I'm thinking of. You got a Cummins N14. I mean, there's just a ton of different engines that you can put in it, and I can't remember which one sounds the absolute best. Transmissions, of course, I'm going with the only reason I'm not going with the Eaton Fuller, actually I should go with the Eaton Fuller. I mean, go ahead and do that. You know what? Let's drive it. Now this is probably going to throw me all the way back to not Las Vegas, but Tucson. See if it does. I think it will. Yeah, we're all the way back in Tucson now, but that's all right. Okay. So anyway, yeah, let's crank this bad boy up. Yeah. Okay, I don't think that's the engine that I think it was. It still sounds pretty good though. The beacon lights are pretty awesome on it. It actually flashes the headlights when you do it. The interior, I like the interior a lot too. Went with the flames on the steering wheel there. Mirrors are tiny though. That's one thing I don't like about it. We've got our, whoa, she's mighty close tonight. That's weird, I've never seen that happen before. Oh, weird. Let's see what else we got. We got the Minions, of course. Can't go wrong with Minions. So let's get this moving a little bit. Let's back her on up. Yeah, I will definitely give props to Viper for doing this. This is an awesome, awesome truck, and I've been driving it for a while. I've driven probably 4 different versions of it because, you know, every time that SCS comes out with an update, something gets broke on a truck here or there. So he's kept with it and kept modifying it. Actually, him and a couple other people. And this one is just an awesome, awesome truck. So actually, you know what? Let's get a job here. Let's get a job. See if we can't get something going. Now this one I can probably. Let's just do external, so I'll get credit for it on trucks. I mean on the. Yeah, should we do the double cables? Ooh, that's a long drive. I don't think I'm going to be around that long. Do a tanker. Yeah, okay, that's looking more like what we probably need to be doing. Construction houses. Let's see what else we got here. Reservoir tank. Scraper. That's what that thing was called, was a scraper. And we got that milling machine. There's the Gallop tanker. I mean, this truck really begs to pull something. You know what? Let's go with the double cable reel. I haven't done that too many times. All right. So let's see here. Oop, I keep doing that. All right, how are we looking? We're clear enough. Okay, now I do know that something has changed because my horn is not active. That one is. I wonder if I accidentally changed a button somewhere and it took the horn button away. I might have done that. Alright, I'm running these lights. I'll go ahead and get the delivery picked up. Yeah, now this is a plain paint job on this one that I've got right now. And the only reason I went with that is because I like the way that the rivets show through the paint without getting them too good. Oh! Alright, we're going to go up this way and around to get to the... Now this is exactly the same place that that other job was. That's funny. Yeah, just up and around. See, this right here reminds me of, if any of you guys do play American Truck Simulator, this reminds me of driving all those loads of gravel and concrete and all that stuff when they did that event for that landslide, the Big Sur landslide. I gotta say that was a pretty cool little event. I had fun doing that. And that's how I got that paint job, the Juggernaut paint job, and there's another paint job in there for the standard trucks called We Did It, or not called We Did It, but together we can accomplish whatever or something. I can't remember the name of it, but that's that paint job. And then you get a little excavator plush toy that you can hang from the mirror. Guys, everybody's being mighty quiet. I got several people watching. Is my chat just broken, or are you guys just kind of chilling out doing your own things as well? I know ISIS is talking to me, but that's about the only person. Just pop in and say hello. Alright, we are almost down the hill here, and we should be able to... I'm going to have to flip it around, though, and back it in, because from what I remember. So, but I should be able to put... I think there's an open area that I can pull into, like over across from where I need to pick it up. Either that, or I can... Let's see, okay, there's the double reels. Now, I might have to do like a 3-point turn, but I might be able to pull up to the left up here and then just back it in. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll come up here and then we'll back it in. Alright, now I am going this way. Oh, I left the... I didn't mean to leave those on. Yeah, okay, ISIS, I thought you were still there. It's just everybody else is being so quiet. Yeah, to see the rivets on the truck, I like those. So you can see them. Now, you've got the option too to make them hidden. There's just so many different options you can do with this truck. It's ridiculous. Alright, is that in there? Or is that? I think I'm too far to the left. I totally missed that. Now I know this one doesn't require the what do you call it? The advanced trailer coupler turned off. I know this works with it on, or at least it did. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and raise the... See those little blocks? When I hit this, the little blocks should raise. Yep, they did. Alright, so we've got our load here. road. Yeah, now this truck, I really enjoy driving. I've driven it so much. It's just got a really nice feel to the gears and the steering wheel itself. I mean, not the wheel that you see there, but the feedback on the actual gaming wheel is awesome. All right, guys, anybody who's enjoying the stream there, I would definitely appreciate a thumbs up on the video. That helps out a good bit. And if you don't mind, help me get to that subscription goal of 50 before the end of the year. Anybody who hasn't subscribed yet, that would be awesome. And I do stream quite a bit, probably at least 4 times a week, maybe more. It just depends on how busy it is, because, you know, I mean, there'll be nights that I'll come on and stream, but nobody joins, and if, you know, nobody joins, it gets boring pretty quick. But then there's nights like tonight when you've got, you know, 8-10 people watching at one time, and people in chat talking back and forth to each other. It makes it a lot of, you know, entertaining for me as well. Let's see here. Get down out of this hill and get on the highway. See how far. Yeah, it's only 292 miles, so that's only going to take about 15 minutes for the driving time. So that's not too bad. Oh, you're going to jump on Farming Simulator, huh? Yeah, that's, like I said, I was streaming that a little bit earlier, and I mean, I got a good bit of work done on it, on my farm. I want to try to get a good multiplayer farm to go to and play a little bit on there. That would be a lot of fun, having multiple people, you know, doing different jobs. That would be pretty cool. Just about down to the bottom here. Alright, and we are coming out to the right. I'm going to go a little bit long here. There we go. Alright, finally down at all that. That was a rough little hill. Especially when you're carrying this much weight behind you. You gotta admit, though, that's a good-looking truck. Let's see, I'm gonna be taking a left up here, so I'll just slow it down. Oops. Almost rolled right through that one. Actually, I think I did roll through it. Ah, there we go. Unfortunately, Truck Simulator is not on any of the consoles as of yet. I honestly don't see how they would be able to do it on console, just because there's so many people that mod this game. But then again, there's that law, or not law, but the article, whatever the number is, I can't remember, that they're trying to impose over in the UK, that is going to prevent a lot of games like this from people being able to mod them and do different things to them, and I think streaming as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here in the next 6 months to a year with streaming and everything else. I mean, I hope it doesn't get just ridiculous, because I mean, I know people have a right to copyright their own material and stuff, but I mean, come on. So anyway, yeah, you guys check out the that article. I'll have to see what it is. It's article 17 or something like that. Good. Sorry, I had to adjust my earphones. They are sometimes they bother my top of my head with the way the hat sits. You know, the hats have that little button right in the middle of them on top, and the headset pushes down right on that, right on the top of my head. And I don't have much hair. I usually get it cut off. Oh, did you finally get the horses there, Isis? Yeah, that's pretty cool. If you're asking me, Isis, I've got FS19. I used to play 17, but I've got 19 now. But you might be asking Fernando, I'm not sure. We're cruising on along at 65 miles an hour here. Oh, we're racing the train. If you look over there to the right, there's a train. Now see, I do like this truck because it's got a really wide front windshield, and you can see out pretty good. What's cool is you can just about, with triple screens, if you set them up right, you can just about get that bar that's right there in front of the minions, that bar in the windshield. You can line that up with the bezel in the monitor if you line it up just right, and that way it actually looks like it's supposed to be there. How we doing? Oh, I don't need fuel. This is I just changed over into this truck. Oh, we meant to look at the signs. I bet that didn't fix it, did it? Nope, they're still blacked out. Alright, well, now I know that it's not the video settings on at least the games part. Though that means it has to be something in the encoding software or the rescaling before it goes out on the stream. I mean, I'll get it figured out. I'll have to read and read and read and figure out what in the world could be causing it. I have no idea. And what really gets me is I can't understand why it doesn't do it on European Truck Simulator. It only does it on this game. Or at least I think it only does it on this game. Actually, I may need to test that too. I think probably tomorrow I might do a stream on European Truck Simulator instead. We'll give that one a shot. Kind of wondering how exactly I'm going to control the horse in Farm Simulator once I get it, because it may be one of those things where I mean, I bet you could probably set how you control it, but it's either going to be the walking button, like when you're out of the vehicle walking, or I'm going to steer the horse with the steering wheel, which would be kind of funny actually. But I'm assuming it's probably whatever the controls for walking is in turning left and right on the keyboard. Oh, I do love this truck. Yeah, this is absolutely my favorite truck. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Not paying attention again. Just about hit the wall. Exit right here, or not exit. This highway always confuses me because the GPS makes it look like you're supposed to exit and then take a left if you're not paying that close attention to it, but it's just a hard left. Now that I don't remember. That big tower. Driven through here several times. Alright, well we know it's not the Coast to Coast mod either, because it was doing it the other night and I had not yet added the Coast to Coast mod. I just actually forgot that it was doing it with these signs blacking out. Oh, well that one's not completely blacked out, or it was almost not completely blacked out. I saw the little line for a second there, the little arrow pointing down. Okay, no, don't apologize, Fernando. That's fine, buddy. I'm glad you made it. Thanks for coming in and saying hey again. Yeah, just keep an eye out for those alerts and try to join me next time, buddy. Take care. Have a good day at work. We'll see you later. So lunchtime, let's see, was he the member that, or the subscriber that, he's the one that was he in Jamaica? I can't remember what he said because I'm trying to think of where he is because it's lunchtime. If it's lunchtime, that's 12 hours difference, roughly, from where I am. I mean, if you eat around noon, it could be any time, but I mean, because I don't eat lunch till like 3 o'clock in the afternoon a lot of times. Well, maybe 2, but yeah, you gotta have the old minions. I mean, I like the minions. I normally don't put them up there. I like to try to put up something different, but darn it, I just love them. They're the funniest things. That the Minions movie was hilarious. Dark again? 6:30 p.m. That shouldn't be getting too dark yet. Alright. Is this guy getting off or nope? Nope. Oh, that guy just about pulled in front of me. Yeah, one of these streams too, I'll have to crack out Bus Simulator 18 and get the track hour going on that. The only problem with that, I've got to set it back up because there's so many buttons that you can set up for it. I just need to take the time, get that set up. It's kind of neat with the track IR on. I tried to play it without it, and I kind of lost interest in it. But I don't know. It's kind of a neat little change too, with the people getting on the bus and you have to sell the tickets and all that. It's kind of fun. The multiplayer is supposed to be pretty cool on it too, but I don't really know a ton of people that have it. I know one person that has it that I could do multiplayer with. Not too far. If I can already see it on here, an hour, it does not look like it was an hour and a half away. If I can already see it on the GPS. headlights starting to get a little dim at 7:10 p.m. I mean, the sun's still kind of high in the sky. Oh, okay, I see why it's showing up, but it's further off. It's you gotta turn around a couple corners here and then you get to it. Yeah, we are coming up on a sunset. I guess it depends on what time of year it is. And the shifting shoulders get a little sore. They're a little stiff, not sore. It's funny, I do enjoy the steering wheel, having the steering wheel visible on these streams and stuff. It adds something to it, but when I'm playing triple screen, I'll take the steering wheel off using the command console, take it off, so the steering wheel won't show at all. And the only reason for that is because usually when you do triple screen, you have to adjust the screen left and right enough to where you get the mirrors to show without having a bezel between the monitors running right through it. And when and because you can shift the scenery, the steering wheel kind of gets off center and it looks weird. But okay, there, ISIS man. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a good night. We will talk to you soon, buddy. You take care. It's 6 or 7. What do you mean it's 6 or 7, ISIS? I'm not sure. Right now for me it's like 11:20 at night, so it's coming up on, it'll be midnight before too long. And unfortunately I can't give you a specific time when I'm going to stream. So far I don't have a set time yet, but you probably look for me about 8 o'clock my time. So right now it's 11:19 my time, PM. So if you're in the UK, you're 5 hours ahead of me. The only reason I know that is because I watch a few streams that are in the UK as well. Well, it just seems like we can't quite get to this little destination. Good grief. Once again, guys, I do apologize that these signs are blacked out. I don't know why. I can't figure it out. If anybody knows, please, please, please let me know why. Because I can see them on the screen that I'm driving on. They show up just fine. But for some reason on the stream, they're blacked out. And it's not every sign either. It seems like it's only the ones that are green. Oh, we got a train going there. What do you know? I actually must have caught that one in time, so I'm not going to hit it. Yeah, cool. All right. That sign that we just passed said city of Flagstaff. So we're in Flagstaff, Arizona. Let's see if we can catch this from the outside here. Just got a single engine there. See a stop sign. Probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Alright, so I think we're pulling into the 42, or the, what is this? sell goods. That's what we're doing. Turning into the sell goods here. Drop off this delivery. Let's see. Now, do they have it marked for me already? I'm not sure. Let's see here. Yep, got it marked in the corner there. I figured that was where they were going to stick me. Alright, let's see here. Alright, Ashes, buddy. We'll see you later. A little crooked on that one. This is kind of an odd trailer. The size of it's a little weird. It's not like a full size. It's a little odd to get the angle right. That might do it. Yep, I got it. Barely, but I got it. Alright guys, well, I think I am probably going to be calling that a stream. I sure do appreciate everybody stopping by and chatting with me tonight. Make sure, if you don't mind, if you enjoyed what you saw tonight and you had fun, at least consider subscribing. That would be awesome. Also, if you like the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. That will help out quite a bit. And if you do subscribe, go ahead and don't forget about the notification button to click that, and that way you will be alerted next time I am doing a live stream, which for right now will probably be tomorrow night. So I plan on doing several a week, and on the weekends we might do some a little bit earlier. So anyway, help me get up to that 50 subscriber goal for the end of the year. That would be awesome. So anyway, that's me, DTfang, and we will see you next time.